Hi, everybody. It is now November 22nd, and I can't believe how quickly time flies. I did a vlog on Friday. I tried uploading it, but it would not upload. I planned on uploading it over this last weekend. But you guys know how it is to be busy and what it's like when life takes over for you. With the kids and trying to get a new business off the ground and just trying to get our new house settled so that we can move into it before Christmas. It didn't happen. So I'm sorry about that. Now, since things have changed since Friday, I decided to do an entirely new vlog. So here I am. I was down a total of 4.4 pounds for last week. Can't complain about that. And I started off this week with a goose egg on Sunday. I was down 1.2 pounds yesterday and 1.2 pounds today. So that puts me in the land of the 170s at last. I have been trying so hard to get to this point this round. I'm 179.4 today, and that's 22.6 pounds that I've lost this round, but only 16.2 under my preloading weight. That's not a whole lot of pounds for a full round. Yes, I could have done things differently, and I would have started, if I could go back in time, by not doing 3 loading days. That was just silly. It was completely unnecessary for me to do the 3rd loading day. It was an extra day of loading weight that I did not need to lose, and it was a completely unpleasant experience, so I will not be repeating that. The second thing that I would change is that I now see the wisdom of doing P4, even for people who are doing successive rounds. I believe that if I had done a week or two of P4 prior to loading, that I may not have blimped out so much during my loading days. I put on a lot of weight. I understand that loading is to add weight, but I had done 7 weeks of P3 between round 1 and round 2. I think that if I would have started adding in starches and sugars, that when I started loading, I wouldn't have put on quite so much weight, because when I look back at what I ate during loading, it really was mostly fat and proteins. There were very few starches and sugars. So I think that would have helped me as well. Of course, I would not have cheated. Yes, Halloween, I did have a small cheat, and it was small, and it was not Halloween candy or anything wacky and crazy like that. It was the day that Tom came unexpectedly. I stopped my drops. I was sick that day, and I had some additional chicken and cabbage in that evening. And I was at point 0.8 the next day. So, lesson learned there. I did not have any other cheats, but I did go out to dinner with my sister and her husband later that week. Totally unexpected. And when I got to the restaurant, I ordered a salad just because I didn't want to feel like a jerk sitting there not eating while everyone else was having a meal. I did wait until I got home to eat any protein so that I could pre-measure it and cook it the way that I wanted. I just asked basically for lettuce. I said, no dressing, no meat, no cheese, no nothing. I just want the salad. And I'm pretty sure that it was a bagged salad that had some sort of starch in it acting as a preservative, because the next day my ketones, which were really high the day before, they didn't exist anymore. I had no ketones the next day, and I was at point 0.8. So again, it wasn't intentional. I thought I would be okay, but I wasn't, and I should have asked. So lesson learned there too. That week I lost only 2 pounds. The next week I lost only 2 pounds. And that had kind of discouraged me. The last time I was talking, I had talked to you and vlogged. It was bothering me. I couldn't understand because I'd been totally popped the entire week. And I have been since then. I couldn't understand why I was only down 2 pounds. But as I was shopping this last Friday night, I was getting in and out of the car, running to and from the stores because it was so cold outside. And I realized at that point that when I started this protocol in October, it was unseasonably warm and we had no snow. Now we have quite a bit of snow, and it got really, really cold. And the weather here can change on a dime. I mean, yesterday I woke up, it was minus 18 and it was like minus 28 with the wind chill. Um, right now it's 0, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So honestly, really people, it can change so quickly. And I'm the type of person who usually puts on about 3 or 4 pounds in the fall anyway, as an adaptive response to the change in the weather. So I think that that week that the weather changed probably had something to do with the slowing of my weight loss that week. It's just a theory, but it's something that I would be more prepared for the next time. Um, so I'm going to keep going with my round. I am supposed to be stopping the drops because technically I'm finished VLCD days. However, I'm going to keep going the next few days. I would like to be able to get down to 175 over the weekend and then stop my drops so that I can start P3 next Thursday. I would like to have 3 weeks of P3 under my belt before Christmas comes, so that maybe during Christmas I can start incorporating some starches and sugars, maybe just a little bit. But we'll see how that goes. But I would like to get on P3 next week. So I'm really hoping to get a few more pounds off this week. Having said that, though, I just want to mention a couple of things. One of my goals for this round was to fit into my size 12 jeans. I am able to put them on. I'm able to do them up. I'm able to wear them around the house. I just can't wear them outside quite yet. Once I get down to 175, I'm quite sure that I'll feel comfortable wearing them out of the house because they're just a little bit too tight. So I have achieved that. That's pretty good. The other thing is that for having only lost 16.2 pounds, I've lost a lot of inches. I measured myself about the middle of last week and I was down about 12 inches all over, so that's a lot. And because my scale was new at the beginning of the round, I did not track my progress with my body fat. I got to have a body fat monitor on my scale, built into my scale. I really wasn't sure that it would be that accurate. But as I've lost weight, I have lost a lot of body fat. The body fat percentage has gone down continuously and quite a lot since the beginning of my round. So that in itself is encouraging. So I feel pretty good about it overall. 16 pounds, 20 pounds, it's still body fat, but I'm never going to have to see again because I'm never going to let myself get to that point again. So for those of you who are loading this week on the American Thanksgiving, I just want to um, say that I hope you all enjoy it. I'll be watching your vlogs, eagerly anticipating your progress as you guys start new rounds. And until then, happy stabilization and happy maintenance and happy Thanksgiving if I don't vlog until after that. So I hope you have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.